What's going on, YouTube? I think it's finally time for something y'all have been waiting for a long time. You've been begging and begging and begging, but it's not ready yet, and that's been why I've been hiding it. I'm not fully ready to make the video because I wanted to add a couple more things to it, but I think it's just time already. It is cold out here in Kentucky. It's about 30 degrees. It's supposed to snow. It's Christmas Eve. So if my voice sounds a little shakier, the video's a little shaky, it's because I'm freezing my ass off right now. So, the famous driveway. There she is. 2007, I'm not even going to say Ford because it is a Ford. Crown Victoria, P71. Bought this car used from another buddy of me and my buddy Andrews. In total, we got the whole car for $1,000. Not like this, it was totaled. Tires were bald, it was put in a ditch. And front end was jacked up on one side and the opposite side. I just wanted the car. Andrew bought all the rest of the stuff. All the lights, the console. Well, I kept the console, the lights and everything else, the siren that was in it. I got the car for $200. And she runs like a top. Had to put valve covered gaskets on it and one coil pack. And that's it. So, do a quick walk around without everything on. The paint, it's white Ford paint, so you can imagine what it's like. It's peeling in multiple places. As you can see, performance white peel in various spots. The hood's done, needs a paint job, but I don't know if I'll give it one. I'm not sure yet. It's such a good, reliable car, I might as well just paint it and give her the love she needs. We had the regular headlights in it, the regular clear ones. I got these for Christmas last year, the smoked ones, which I think make the car look really good. Bumper had to be replaced. Driver's side fender had to be replaced. Header panel had to be replaced. Rear bumper had to be replaced. The whole frame had to get straightened out. And she's still not perfect as far as the body wise is. I mean, still marked. There's still a little bit of an indent there, and the door is not correct, and some mismatched body lines, like trunk lid don't line up. Dented here, and get my finger up underneath there. My girlfriend's been practicing decaling, and so this is like her first go at it. When she went to remove the decals the very first time, paint came right off with it, even though she heated it up and did it properly. None of these antennas are functioning except for one of them for the scanner purposes of being what here dispatch. LED taillights, all eBay specials. Abrams Flex 12s that are also hooked to reverse. They're red whites. They only flash red, white in reverse. Tomar Rec 13s in a Crown Vic specific bracket. Abrams Focus 4X. Abrams Focus 8X up top. Tomar Scorpion, red amber rear, dual color corners with flood. Traffic emitter, changing them traffic lights even though we don't have it. The bar came this way. Tomar sent it to me after I became a dealer for them. And I've been extremely grateful for that. It's a fantastic bar, and I've been slowly converting a lot of people out here to them. I mean, you can't beat the ruggedness of that bar. Every module is independent, so if this module goes bad, it doesn't take the whole bar out of service. 2 screws and a quick connect, and you swap it back out. Anybody could do it. You don't have to worry about, the bar coming in for service or anything. You can just send the department the new module, and they can swap it themselves, which makes everything a lot easier on them. She's been practicing tinting, so 5% on the sides, nothing in the back yet. AVS rain guards, micropulse, multi-mounts on the hood, Abrams 2X on the dash, GE red spotlight for California type look. Tomar, give me a second. Revolutionary series 3x7s in the grill. which will be coming out, and some Tomar UC LEDs in the corners. There's Whelen PTWs in here, out of a Taurus. Very easy to get them in there. I had to take one tab off them to get them in, but in typical Whelen PTW form, one of them's already done. I don't have turn signal on one of them. They still wig-wag, but it's no turn signal. These are the ones I had won from Tomar, the eye LEDs. I have both of them, but they're not going there anymore because they don't fit flush. Get your finger behind it. I don't like it. Thought they would look better, so they're going in a different spot. You can't see it in there, but they're, since I'm 911 EP 500, I had to put something 911 EP. There is a vehicle-specific 911 EP Commander interior light bar. Not hooked up yet. I have too much going on to even hook them up. This did come with the full wheel covers, not the center caps. I didn't want to go to center caps at all, but I kind of wanted to do a winter look and a summer look. So this is technically the winter look, but I love the center caps. I think they look fantastic. They have just the amount of chrome to match everything, just the amount of matte black to match the trimming and, you know, the tinted windows and everything. So at first I didn't like it. Ran it through the car wash, saw them all shiny and glistening, and I fell in love with them. I don't know I'm going to do the chrome trim because the trim rings because this car doesn't have much chrome to really make it. I don't know, make it look right. I think it'd be too much chrome. 333. Figure it out for yourselves. Let me know in the comments if you understand the 333. That's technically the car number. Put in the comments if you understand the 333. Some people don't, but let's see if somebody figures it out. Don't think too hard about it. Think of the name, think of the numbers. Alright, I'm going to go back inside and talk about the console here. I'm freezing my ass off. Alright. See, I turned the blower motor down for a second. Of course, the blower motor resistor is bad, so it only blows on high. So that's why a lot of my videos in this car, you'll just hear the blower motor just blowing the entire time. Digital dash works. 156,805 miles. It has 4,705 idle hours. I haven't really been keeping track of it, so I don't know if it's accurate or not, but I mean, I'm pretty sure this car came from, it's either Richmond or Lexington. We picked it up in Richmond, Kentucky, but the previous owner thinks it might have been a Richmond or a Lexington police car. So I got to run the VIN or something like that and figure it out. So I'm not real entirely sure. Let's see other features of the car. It's got power seats. Sorry about that. Apparently my phone did not like how big the file was getting. So as I was saying, it has leather seats, which I picked up in Pennsylvania. I went to Virginia to pick up a lot. I have one on off eBay. So I found these. I think I paid $100 for the two front ones. So they're really nice. I'm a big fan of leather seats, so I had to get the leather seats. This car came with cloth fronts and cloth rear seats. I have never really seen a cloth rear seat in a car of this year. Not very common. So the Crown Vic you see in the other video, the gray one, he hates leather seats, and he had a vinyl, I guess you say the vinyl back seat in his car. So I traded him my cloth ones for his vinyl. So now both of our interiors actually match. As they should. So he's got all cloth interior, I've got all leather interior. Here's a picture, here's a little shot of that 911 EP Commander. Super thin and super bright. I mean, you could tell it was during the time when interior light bars were just starting to become popular because it doesn't really fit flush. Like right here, there's a gap, and the brackets are under. It's 100% vehicle specific. Just the beginning of time. It has a little indication when the takedowns or when the lights are flashing, so you don't accidentally leave it on, which is pretty neat. It actually flashes to the actual pattern, which is kind of cool too. The ticket light. I have an LED one, I just haven't swapped it out yet, so it'll be 100% white LED and red LED. Let's see. Boss, audio, double-din radio. It has backup camera functions and everything. I haven't hooked it. It has a DVD player, so I can watch like CSI New York and shit like that on it. So I was doing that a lot when I was coming home from Owensboro. Of course, got its normal red spotlight. I want a passenger spotlight. If I get a passenger spotlight, I will move California over there. If anybody can find me a passenger spotlight and send it to me, I will be greatly appreciated. I just can't find one, and I usually message Crown Ricardo about them, but he never messages me back, so I don't know. Have this dual mic clip, which I used for phone mounts. This is supposed to be for a Carson Volunteer handheld, but the plate for the back of the handheld does not want to stay on, so it keeps falling off. So right now it's just a double phone mount this time. Of course, got my masks. Let's see, what else is there? It's got carpet. So it not only was it an all-cloth interior, it also has carpet in it. I'm not sure if it was not an admin vehicle. It was a patrol vehicle. It had a hole in the roof already for the light bar, I'm pretty sure. The previous owner might have did that himself. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely positive. It did have a partition in it. That came out. I'm too tall for that. I'm 6'2", and I, of course, have a baby that's got to come with me. So I couldn't have the partition in here. There's the dash cam. It's a Rexing. I believe this is the 1VP Pro. It's supposed to have a dual camera in the back. I just haven't ran it yet. Just haven't had the chance to do it. But here's the console. It's an absolute mess right now. So EQ2B, Carson Elite. These two are not hooked up right now because the push bumper is going on the front, and the speakers that were hooked up to this are now mounted to the push bumper. I just got to put the push bumper on. So right now, this is a temporary speaker mounted behind the grill for this. This car will have 400 watts unless I decide to go crazy and mount more speakers, but it's going to have 100 for this, 100 for this, 100 for this, and 100 for a power call. I may add another siren. Who knows? Maybe I'll add 200 watts for this. Who knows? I got a set of Buells under the hood, of course. The emergency tone off an ambulance. I really love that tone, so I really wanted a set of air horns, so there's a small compressor, like 1 gallon tank in the trunk. Some of my videos you'll hear it running. There's the PM100, which is off because I just got back from vacation. This is only used for knockout now because we went digital, so I no longer get to talk to dispatch until my digital radio gets programmed. I just made sergeant on the department, so maybe the people that are programming our radios, which have been giving us the problems, will now program the radio. So that way I can actually have my numbers in it and everything and actually use it. I believe Amazon is here, or FedEx, so give me 1 second now. I'm going to get out of his way. Okay, FedEx is going to deliver some packages. So, way I have this all set up, these are like secondary functions, so you got right alley, takedown, left alley. That's the taillight flasher, right arrow, left arrow. This is for the back window, the Abrams 800 in the back window. Master switch turns all these on, so if these are all off, master switch goes on, nothing turns on. They're all individual. Why? 1, it's very satisfying to have all these switches. And 2, it's for demo purposes. This is a demo vehicle for my company, as well as a personal vehicle. It's meant so that I can turn on individual stuff and demo certain options on the vehicle. That is for the air horn. So that's why it's not labeled. I may move that. I may need that switch in the future. I'm not sure yet. So eventually I'll have something on the sides of the push bumper or under the doors or on the mirrors for left alley and right alley, and takedowns. Activate the dual color grille lights right now, which the eye LEDs will be going to the push bumper, and they'll still have that same functionality. So, little armrest. It's actually perfect. It's not huge. I really want the ones that go on either side, or maybe the big one that swivels and stuff like that, but this is a very large console. It's not meant for this vehicle. I'm pretty sure this came out of a Dodge Ram. I'm not entirely sure, but I wanted the big console so I can fit everything. And I still have 2 blanks underneath here, so I can fit more, which the radio may get backed up. Maybe I'll add a 4th siren to this console. Who knows? Little cubby for my change and stuff like that. Cup holders for the rear passengers. Cup holders in the front, which, the more I thought about it, I really don't need the front one because the factory ones are right here, so I could really take this out if I wanted to. I just haven't decided yet. I think I may because some cups don't fit in this, and this isn't as good as this one. This one's got... I am really going to have to add all these videos together and do some editing. This cup holder fits like my Yeti cup and stuff like that, so this cup holder is a lot nicer. This was meant to go in the front. I kind of screwed that up when I put it in, but it's too late now. I don't feel like swapping them. And plus, when I take this out, I can get to the cigarette port in here, which I have an extra 3-port on the side. It's just not permanent. So, but that's pretty much it on the interior. I guess we'll start turning all the lights on. So here's all that. So this, the way I have this set up is this is for all of the perimeter lighting. The sticks, the grow lights, the headlight flashers, yada, yada, yada. This is primarily just for the light bar. Slider switch is just for the light bar. All this is just for the light bar. These last two switches, one's going to be the power on the compressor for the air horns, and one is going to power just the power call tone. It's going to have one power call tone. I'm not going to do the dual, mostly because of switches in space. But left alley, right alley, takedown. So takedown is just the two individual takedowns in the light bar. Spot is the whole front flood. Left alley and right alley flood the whole sides of the bar. So, of course, you get the Mark 7 up there. So, let's turn everything on. Grill lights, obviously. Corner lights are the ones in the corner of the hood. Headlight flasher. Deck light is everything in the back window. If it's in the back window, it's hooked to this. Side lights is currently set up for the UC LEDs and the marker lights, and that's for the license plate lights. I'll turn on the taillight flasher too. Let's see. Slide switch 1 is just the rear of the bar. 2 is front. 3 adds the flashing whites plus the traffic light changer. So we'll start with 1 with the light bar, and then I'll show you the rest of them. And then I'll even turn the spotlight on. Alright. So we'll just go over the rear right now since that's what's turned on, even though everything is turned on. The license plate lights are probably going to go to red, amber, one red, white, one amber, white, because 2 of them are going to go on the back of the Dodge Journey, which y'all haven't really seen much yet. You've probably seen it in the videos, but it's not been incorporated yet. I haven't put anything on it just yet as far as lighting, but it's coming. So that's the rear. Those reverse lights are fantastic. I mean, the dual color grill lights, or dual color license plate lights, are perfect for reverse. You drop this thing in reverse and it'll flood the whole back of the car with white. It is fantastic. I try to do that with everything I possibly install when it comes to license plate lights. I always try to go dual color or dual color hideaways that have a dual function for reverse. Alright, we'll go over to 2. And then I'll show you the front. So it changes the back pattern of the bar too. So every slide switch position has a different pattern, so that there's lots more variety. And yes, that halogen spotlight, even though it's halogen, is still bright as hell. There it is, just even with the spotlight. It's not positioned correctly. There we go. As you can see, those PTWs look fantastic on this car. I absolutely love them, but reliability-wise, they're going to have to come out because they just keep failing. I have spares, but I have worked with every single LED hideaway on the market. Whelen, Sound Off, Phoenix, Federal Signal, Code 3, I've dealt with them all. Those PTWs are way brighter than any of them. They're meant to be that way. They're meant to act like wigwags on a Ford Taurus that has projector headlights when you can't flash them. So they're gonna have to come out probably, unless I can get some of those halos that Hella came out with. Hella halos, that would be fantastic. I would definitely use them if I can get the right sizes. UC LEDs are 360s, and the problem that they're not extremely bright because the back of this isn't reflective. It's just black smoke, so this has nothing to reflect off of. And it's a 360, not like a 120, so it really doesn't have the right pop, but it's visible. So, of course, there's the dual color Tomars. You can see the Buells hanging out in the background. Get a more of a distance shot of it. Once I have the front end pretty much finished, or where I would like it, I'll do a drive-by video of it going down one of the long roads out here. Maybe once it warms up too. Let's go over to slide switch 3. You can hear that strobe clicking away. when there's a dual color. Different pattern, of course. Love this bar, especially with all the features. I'll start turning all the features here. Back pattern should have changed as well. The back pattern should be a little different. Alright, let's go over all the features here. Not going to bother going over arrow functions because everybody knows what an arrow function looks like. That's all 4 of the flood and scene modes. I'll get a nighttime video of the flood features here soon. I'll turn the grill lights on too. Forgot about the grill lights. There we go. My hand is going numb. Switching hands. So, there's the POV update. Get a little close-up shot of the back window. Spotlight's no joke. So let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. I'm sorry it took so long. I've been waiting for it to be right, and it still ain't right, but I'm doing it for Christmas and the end of the year. It's been a long time since you've all have seen it. So put a comment down below of what you think, or what else you'd like to see on the car. Maybe some specific lights or something like that of that nature. I'll get the push bumper put on here soon. Hopefully when it's... Definitely doing it at the firehouse, not doing it out here in this cold. There ain't no way. It's way too cold out here. So, but I'm not going to reveal too much of what's on the push bumper because I would rather it be a surprise. But, alright. Drop a comment down below, and I will see you all next time, and y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And keep an eye out for new videos.